Last one in a series of mental health. Point blank, I listened to, and I have for a long time, Jeremy G. Barker. I listened to one of his videos the other day. He was explaining and his downfall and how he felt and how living in a car and depression and everything. It's real. It really does happen. And I mean, that is somebody I look up to. To have him say that makes me feel more comfortable going to talks than I do. I will tell you that right now. It just shows you that anyone can fall. Anyone can think about it. Anyone can have depression. Okay? Are you willing to share it? Are you willing to say, hey, I'm having a hard day, bro? I need someone to talk to. Are you going to keep it shut in? And once you keep it shut in, honestly, it turns into more and more and more depression. And that is not a good thing to have at all. Now, in case you wonder what all the wind is, I'm on my way to Southern California. This Red has flown 6 times now, I believe. This is her first really long road trip, okay? She's done a 8-hour where we went from, I think it was Santa Cruz to San Jose and back, 12 hours. But this is a 15-hour, basically just stop for gas, ride, okay? Because I got to do it at night. But let's go back to men's mental health. When I saw that video, that really, I don't know. You see videos from people, and some of them touch you, some of them don't. Okay? That's even the people that I watch all the time. Some of them don't press me, some of them do. Some of them hit me, and that's with anything. It's going to hit you because you can find a common denominator there. Depression. I've suffered that for years. I mean, years and years and years. Especially with the heart. Okay? I mean, I remember Jack telling me, this is what's going to happen, this is what's going to happen. How do you feel? I've never really opened up to anybody about how I felt about the heart problem. I've told you on here how I feel as far as inspiring, I can overcome anything, okay, which is very, very true. I can overcome anything, and I probably will. You ain't gonna see death though. That's one thing we can't cheat. But we're all gonna get depressed. We can't linger on it, okay? That's why I get up every day and I fight as hard as I do. Because I don't want it to catch me. It's like the song by Toby Keith, Don't Let the Old Man In. He's coming for each and every one of them. Especially those of my friends that I call heart buddies and heart warriors. There's a heart buddy and then there's a heart warrior. That's somebody that stands up and fights. I have a beautiful heart warrior, Teresa T. Absolutely amazing. She's the epitome of fight. Then I have other heart buddies that don't want to fight. Then I have heart buddies that, inspire me, that should inspire the world. Okay, and I ain't talking about myself. Louis Weaver, my friend, has had his chest grabbed fighting mistaken 3 different times. Okay? Has he been depressed? I'd have to ask him that question. I've never asked him that. But I remember Jack telling me that I probably would be depressed. It's going to be a hard journey. You're going to slow down more and more. Everybody expected me to stumble years ago. As most of you know, I was an active drug addict. Methamphetamine. Number one thing, boom. If I didn't have meth, I couldn't run my life, it seemed. But let me tell you, I've been clean all this time. I have fought every day. There is days that I wake up that I don't feel like I'll be honest. I had a real good friend, Rex Marks, tell me the other day in a conversation that it must be hard to be so inspiring that you can't have a bad day. It is hard. Okay, I do have bad days. When you don't see me on the internet, on social media, it's been a bad day. Okay, I have bad nights too, which lead to bad days. Like Jack told me when we were riding. Yeah, I'm sitting here crying. I do really get emotional. He told me the things that were coming, but as long as I kept being the bus driver, that I could overcome it. I have driven this bus now, coming up on 21 years. I have literally done things with this art that other people are in shock and awe. And to me, it was just another day. But lately, as I've been looking back, and I go, wow, I had like 13 stents and an ICD, and I crossed America on a bicycle. Okay, 3,000 plus miles, me and my son. Then I look at the next thing, at the training that went into that. Okay, and then the next thing to do in 2016. And then in 2017, December, medical history by having 2 stents placed and riding a bicycle away with Jack, my doctor. Okay, 165 miles. And Jack's no longer with us. We had long talks that day. We had long talks many times when we would talk. I don't think he ever thought I would get this far. He always told me the bus driver. I even have a plaque that he made for me that I cherish very, very much. Okay. Nobody expected me to go from Ogden, Utah to Lexington, Kentucky in 2018. I did make it. I made it from Ogden, Utah to Ocklawaha, Nebraska. And I had a thing, what you call blowout, which I had an internal bleeding hemorrhoid doing them, okay, which ended the ride. But I will tell you this much, I did go back. If you're going to survive the heart and the kidney, you've got to step up to the plate. You've got to be able to do things and fight for things that nobody else ever knew even existed, okay? And you don't know you had it in you. You've got to really fight. You've got to get up. You've got to train. You've got to train. You've got to train. When I went down in 2018, that was the most discouraging point for me in my life. Here I had just set medical history the year before. I was going to rock this. Instead, I was shut down in Lexington at Ocklawaha, Nebraska due to bleeding hemorrhoids. But see, preference, I got really bummed. And then they figure I had a stroke before I actually had the open heart surgery. They tried to diagnose it as saying I was getting bipolar. How do you just get bipolar? Didn't understand that. But I went back and I started training. I actually had open heart surgery in the middle of the pandemic. My biggest fear, my biggest nightmare. I came back and I trained and I trained and I trained and I trained. And I got this nice little truck that I drive. That a lot of you have probably seen. Okay. And I got to do something that most people, very few get to do. I got to have that truck in front of me or behind me, and I got to ride a Scott Speedster gravel bike, custom built, fenders and everything, as fast as I could pedal that damn thing. Okay, all the way to Lexington, Kentucky. Okay, and at that point I laid off for a while off the bike. Sort of had a lot of depression. Didn't understand what was going on. Was always ups and downs. And I'm going to have to tell you about what it is after I tell the person I'm going to see. Okay, so we're going to end Men's Mental Health Month right there. And then I will come back and tell you the diagnosis. Let's see how many of you can figure out what the diagnosis was. I will tell you this much. It's vascular. I am at a very, how did they put it, heart disease. I'm at very advanced stage of heart disease, very advanced stage of kidney disease. What is going to take Bob down? It's going to be vascular. Tune in. Love y'all. Big old Bob hug, man. Let's do this. Oh, I'll let you see for a minute too. There's what it looks like. Utah. There's the road. Got there when it takes here.